Hey folks, welcome back. Good to see y'all again for some more Metroid Prime 4 action. Booyah. Guys, loving this game. I know I got into a little bit of uncharted territory yesterday. And there it is. The most awesome intro ever. So anyway, yeah, we're going to get into the ice cavern biome facility, whatever you want to call this massive facility place. And I got down into it a little ways. I'll show you a real quick map shot of exactly where I wound up here, if it'll even let me do that anymore. Okay, I don't see the opening areas, sadly. Okay, so yeah, we came in here. I found a save station pretty quick off, but beyond that, we really couldn't do too much. So this is where the tram docked. That's where we saved. I got through the opening area here. We went down the elevator and down, down, down to where we're at now. So we are down here in the sub-labs. I haven't gotten too far yet. I just basically solved these little door puzzles. So if you need to see any of this, folks, please check out my prior video. I'll actually go ahead and put a link in the description below. So with that, we're going to get back into the ice biome here, aka the ice belt. If you wouldn't mind taking a quick moment to like, share, subscribe, comment, I always appreciate those things. And apologies for the flashing lights on my picture here. I've got an LED light that apparently is getting ready to go out, so now I feel like I'm at the disco. So yeah, that's going to be me the whole time I'm playing this game today, apparently. Unless I go shut the light off. Or put duct tape over it. Hey, Sean Haref! Good morning, afternoon. Good to see you again. Hope you're having a good weekend too. Thank you. Yep, good stuff. I don't know if you've tried this game yet or not, but it is so much fun. Like, I am really into this game. And I totally forgot to do my stream check here. I'm doing things out of order, apparently. Excuse me. And in case anybody's wondering, we absolutely have the coffee flowing. And Puss in Boots, 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 and Puss in Boots. I have nightmares tonight about flashing lights. Okay, I think we're good. Alright folks, I will go ahead and get out of the way and get into some gameplay. Thank y'all so much for joining. If you would, I think I already said this. I think I already said that. In a while, crocodile. Alright guys. I had a lot of fun. I played ahead a little bit, so now I have a pretty good clue as to what we're doing moving forward into this cavern, and I'm glad I did. Because it's quite expansive, and I'm glad I cut it off yesterday when I did. I would have been at it for like 2-3 more hours. It was absolutely insane how long it took me to get through. But of course I was being thorough. I wanted to make sure, I wasn't missing anything, especially in the way of loot. That is absolutely priority for me. You guys know me, arm up, suit up, and eat up.
You'll need to get that generator back online, Samus.
Well, we can't...
You'll find it down in the lower levels of this facility.
Okay, Tabaki cut me off there. That's okay, it's okay. I forgive him. He saved our lives. So, I don't even know what I was saying now, because of Tabaki. So anyway, this is the point I reached, and we are at this funny-looking door, where you really don't know what you're supposed to do. So yeah, this was an awesome, awesome puzzle. I really had fun doing this. And I don't know if I did all the, I don't know if I actually got all the keys yet. I can't remember where I left off yesterday. I don't think I did because I don't see the little... There should be like a little code popping up right now, and there's not. Which means I have not. So we need to go this way into the area of many rooms. And there's going to be more code keys that we need to pick up just like before in the 4 rooms. And it looks like I already got all my scans in here, booyah. So really the only way forward from here right now is to go this way through the broken window. And the funny thing is, these doors say indestructible. Spoiler alert, at some point all these monsters are going to start waking up. They can break the doors, but not me and my power armor, so I'm a little salty about that. So anyway, in here we cannot get into this to get that until they break the doors for us. So long story short, make mental note of that, but we'll be coming back to that. For right now we can absolutely get in this door and get all these goodies. And I'm making sure I'm getting all my scans, because I realized yesterday when I was playing there was a lot of scans. Like a ton of the things. Okay, so this really is the room we need for right now. And funny, we've got all these like different types of vials. One's like blood, one's like hair, saliva, I don't know what else in them, but different elements. So I kind of felt like I was playing Eat Me, Drink Me from Alice in Wonderland. One of these is the right one, and I think it's this one. Okay, TK code. That's what I was trying to think of. I couldn't think of the name. So yeah, there's our TK code. Of course, we gotta line it up proper. Ding! Okay, so once you got your TK code, you can go ahead and get the rest of your scans. Funny, you have to re-scan that thing after you get the code. So let's see, that was medicine. That was liquid, poison. That was a tissue sample. I'm not going to ask questions. And that's a blood sample. Okay. Again, not asking questions. It sounds like torture, but not asking questions. I'm not judging. I just want out of this scary place. So you guys think it's creepy in here now? Wait until we get the lights turned back on and everything wakes up. And by the way, this whole place is going to look completely different. I actually got lost in here trying to get back out because, well, it all looked completely different. Like, yeah, right now it looks all deep, dark, and dungeony. Later it's going to look all bright and whited and just very well lit. Again, it just looks like a completely different dungeon. And this is a fun ability we can actually do now. Lots of expansions too. Once we get this ice shot, guys, I went ahead and played a little bit further beyond the dungeon last night just to see what I could do with my new ice cannon. So much loot! I am telling you, my mind was absolutely blown in what I could get my hands on after I got this ice shot. Okay, so I'm going to go left first. It really doesn't matter. Basically, we've got the three appendages here. You notice like 3 different color icons at the tops of the doors. It doesn't really matter, I don't think, too much what order you do them in. But the way I played it last night is I went left first, and then I kind of worked my way around, so I'm going to do it the exact same way today. Because that seemed to work out pretty doggone good. Okay, and another thing I realized, somebody reached out on this on email, so thank you for doing that. They asked me not to say their names, but I do appreciate it, by the way, so thank you for doing that. Asked me to slow down a little bit with the dialogue, and guys, you're right. This is a big part of the game, like the lore, especially when you're getting these scans, so I'm going to stop for just a brief second. That way, if anybody does want to read up on this stuff, they can. And, you know, they can just basically pause the game and do it that way. Or the video, I should say. So there's that. A lot of scans coming, guys. Lots of them. And it looks like I might have already missed a scan because I saw a blank spot up there, so I might have to pay attention on the way back out of the facility. And maybe at the end of the video I'll reopen all those logs so you guys can kind of like read them all at once. But yeah, we're basically looking for these little templates here. Or tablets, I don't know exactly what those are. Some kind of electronic device. PDA, cell phone, tablet, flip phone, razor, brain-killing devices. Okay, so not much else going on in here, and you might think there's like fun loot behind all these locked hatches. Sadly, no. It's more to do with getting us back out of here, like a point A to point B, because a lot of security doors are going to be closing. So really, the loot doesn't come from those per se. Alright, so not much else going on in here. We do need to get our way forward, though, so I will break in after I get my tablet. My logbook. Whoops, I forgot to open the thing, but I'll do that again later anyway, so... Since I've already missed some, apparently. I didn't do that on my other save file. I actually found everything on the way in. So I don't know what I missed to this point, but I definitely missed one of them. Alright. Again, guys, all these pods are going to open on the way out, so yeah, it's going to be a party. Ouch. These things are accurate, man. They don't miss. Hey, Wanda, good morning. Good to see you again. Afternoon. Ah, this is like the little shop of horrors. Okay, so yeah, lots to scan in here. And we're going to be revisiting this room on the way out. Basically, I think everything's just telling us there's no power. And the thing that I really liked is the game was pretty good about telling you where you had to use the ice blast to melt stuff in order to progress. I didn't feel like I got super stuck on something silly like that, so hats off to the folks who put this game together. Made it real user-friendly. Alright, let's go ahead and... Whoops. I'm still not used to the whole way you change weapons here. Again, guys, it feels very clumsy to me, and that could just be old age kicking in. It's harder to teach an old dog new tricks type of thing, I don't know, but it just feels very unintuitive to me. I'm always reaching for the wrong buttons. Still! And I'm several hours into gameplay now, so heads up, there might be a little learning curve to this one versus the older Metroid games. So sadly, there's nothing fun down here. I really thought there might be. I'm still not sure what to make of this. I didn't revisit that on the way back out. I kind of forgot about it. So hopefully, you know, that's going to get us into some fun loot here on the way out once we get the lights turned back on. That looks like it's going to be a spinner device. And yes, we get the spinner ability in this dungeon. So very, very ready to do that. Okay, so I called this the Little Shop of Horrors for a reason. That gives me the heebie-jeebies. Yeah, one, it's a little bit different from the other games that I've been, you know, playing on the channel here, especially, like, it's a big difference from Zelda. There's not many parallels there. It's more of a first-person shooter, boss fighting. Yes, there's some exploring and looting to do, but a lot of it really is first-person shooter. Slash sci-fi slash... I don't know, I just had a lot of fun playing the games, mostly because of the immersion into the lore. Like, I really got hooked on, you know, being in an alien world, reading about their history, you know, discovering new, just, biomes, creatures, just everything. I just had a blast with it. So anyway, we need to get our way forward here, and to do that, we need to go down. But I'm not remembering now what I did to get past this room. Well, I just did this last night. Here I go again, you know, having a good run in practice, and then when I go to do it on live stream, I'm like, wait, what do I do again? I literally just did this 12 hours ago. I don't remember jumping down a hole I can hear or anything. Oh, that's right. I think we just came in here for the code key. Jeepers. See? I'm already twisted. So yeah, once I scanned one of these open crates, that happened and I just missed it. Probably because I'm too busy babbling about random fun stuff. Okay, so there's our first key. Booyah. And as per the usual, we gotta rescan the scan. Kind of a weird place for there to be a key, just saying. Like, did that guy have the key in his pocket? And then he died and turned into a monster, and then they forgot to take the key back? Oh, by the way, yeah, that's part of what all this lore was talking about that I was reading up on last night. These were all like humans, or not humans, but whatever the local population of race people are. And some kind of disease or whatever, corruption, basically turned them all into monsters, and they were trying to cure them. That's what this facility is all about. Okay, so now we're going forward in that little three-way option room. Next Twix, middle Twix, center Twix. The middle of the road. Alright, just a bunch of scans here. DNA storage. It looks like we got another PDA though, or tablet. This time I'll actually open the log. That way if you want to pause and read up, you can. And yeah, I've got a couple more there. Either I missed them or I need to go back for them. I don't know. I guess we'll see as we go here. But what I'll do since we're on the subject... Yeah, scratch that. That's gonna be a little bit involved. But then again, I kind of feel like... This isn't the right... I think we need to go here. No? Okay, I'll just open up the ones that I have. Briefly, just so that you guys can pause and read if you so desire. Okay, and some of these I realize have a slider bar there. I'm going to make sure I didn't miss any, like, more down below any of these. Okay, I think we're good now. So we're all caught up on lore, at least. Excuse me. So let's see, I didn't get very far in here just yet. Just a bunch of scans there. We got to jump over a couple of these ice hurdles, so make mental notes of those. That'll help you to remember your way back out. And at first I thought these were motorcycles. No, they're not motorcycles. They're basically operating tables. Okay, so yeah, when the lights come back on, a lot of this stuff will be more accessible. And I do believe we need to get this thingamahoozy open. I do believe this is where one of our keys are. Funny thing is, at first when I opened that, I was like, oh my god, a monster's gonna pop out, like I was getting ready for a fist fight. Ended up being it was okay. Ooh, TK code. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Alright. One to go. I think that's pretty much it for this room. We'll go ahead and proceed back to the three-way room. And then we'll take right Twix, or it'll be our left going back now, but I just realized there's this thing. I don't think I opened that yet. I did not. I meant to do that before going into the other room there, and I got sidetracked babbling about random stuff. Apparently that's going to be a thing today. Okay, that might be a pickup or something. Oh, okay, that's what that is. That's right. Definitely a pickup in here. Booyah, baby. And these are going to be huge moving forward. The more ammo you can get behind you, the better, because the more heavy-duty shots are going to take more ammo pieces. So you really want to have nice, deep pockets for all of your weapon type inventory. Ammo related. Okay, so let's go to the left, to the left. The final passage. And right off the top, we got more scanny stuff. Guess that's it, except for our tablet, PDA. And there you have it. Okay, so maybe I didn't miss any, because I see now they're kind of filing in different order than maybe what I thought. Okay, nothing going on here. I think we need to turn all the lights back on to scan a lot of this stuff that's in this particular room. Talk about giving you the heebie-jeebies. Like, I played this pretty late at night last night, too, so it's a little spooky, not gonna lie. This was one of the more horrific dungeons, I think, that I've played in a Metroid game. Like, when all these things wake up and it's kind of like playing a monster-infested horror game or something. I mean, it's not that bad, but it definitely gives you that general vibe. Excuse me. I don't know why I feel like I have to break these. I guess because I'm afraid if I turn my back, they're going to wake up and shoot me in the back. And nobody wants that. Nobody wants to get shot in the back. I mean, nobody wants to get shot in the front either. Oh, that's right. See, I'm still not used to this, guys. So I think in older Metroid Prime games, once you have, like, the fire cannon out, for example, you just shoot the regular shoot button, and that shoots the fire shot. In this game, it doesn't work that way. It shoots the regular plasma shot instead of the fire shot. So now we have to push basically the rocket launcher button to shoot the fire shot. And if you want your rocket launcher back, you gotta, like, switch to the rocket launcher. So again, that's just a learning curve. To me, it's just very clumsy. I don't know any other way to say it. I'm trying not to complain about the game. I'm just trying to make, you know, folks aware of that. There's going to be a learning curve here. It's going to feel very different with the button scheme versus the older Metroid games. We're getting back to blood samples. Ooh, more logbook. Fun, fun. Okay, so it looks like we're all caught up on our logs now. I'll still run through them all at the end, I guess. That way they're in order. And I'm still not sure that I opened up the right ones, because it looks like a different set. Than when I went into the menu and opened up that way. Okay, so I think we're done scanning in here for now, but we're not actually done in here just yet. We're going to have some more work to do. Kind of funny, it looks like those things on the bottom are green, but they're not. So, yeah, go ahead and ice shot that thingy. That'll give us access to the screen. Then scan said screen, and that'll give you your TK code. Wonder what TK stands for. Tiny kite? tasty kibble. Alright, so I think we're pretty much done, guys. We can go back to the room of 3 directions. And we can go ahead and progress. Get deeper into the dungeon here. Wonder why that's giving me an aim point. That's why it was giving me an aim point. I missed a scan. Huh, I wonder if any of the other ones do that. No. Something that I was really unprepared for was a lot of these said, like, 0 life signs detected, so I was like, okay, well, they're dead. They're not going to wake up, they're dead. But they do wake up! Okay, make sure your ammos and stuff are all topped off, because we're going to be needing them here pretty soon. So we're going back down now to the way we originally came into the 3-way room, which is that way. I think. Wait a minute, I'm all twisted. That way. Okay, again, we still can't access this stuff, so right now we're where we need to be. And before I do anything, well, I'll go ahead and open the lock first and then I'll drop a hard save. So the cool thing is they actually show you the picture of what you need, wrong way, of what you need to make. But you have to go in a straight line, so you have to kind of go the right way to begin with. Otherwise you can't complete the thing. Alright. Go ahead and drop that hard save. And we'll go ahead and dive deeper into the bowels of the facility here. Hey, Brad6360! Welcome, welcome! Glad you can make it for MP4 here. Miss Drummer Girl, what's up? Good to see you again. Total chaos! I like it! I like it! The Total Chaos codes. Sold! Yeah, happy Saturday to you too. Thank you so much. And Brad, to answer your question, I am absolutely loving this game. It is everything I thought it would be and so much more. I don't know why there is so much hate out there. Like, I mean, not every review is negative, you know, don't get me wrong, but there are a lot of negative reviews and I don't understand it. Maybe people just feel the need to complain. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I think they did an amazing job, especially with the time they had. They knew people were upset that it got canceled. They tried to get it out as quickly as possible, and I think they did a bang-up job. So anyway, yeah, just all in all, it's an awesome play. And honestly, just by watching some of the preview videos, I wasn't sold. I did not buy the game because I thought it was going to be an awesome game based on those preview videos. You know, I saw a couple of clips about the motorcycle. I was like, I don't know. The reason I bought the game was because I loved the other Metroid Prime games so much. And then, yeah, as soon as I turned the game on, I was like, oh yeah, I'm back. It took about 15 seconds for me to decide I was playing this video game. And that was the start screen. Like, I didn't even start playing the game yet. So yeah, it's all here, guys. It's definitely Metroid Prime. Alright, since I can't rub my head and pat my belly, I felt like I needed to get that out real quick. Toodles. Alright, so we are now going down into the bowels of the dungeon here. And right off the top, we've got another doohickey. Okay, and I hope I opened all of these. The wording looks familiar, so I think we're good.
Samus, looks like you made it through another floor. You're getting close to the generator.
Alright, well, good to know, good to know. Okay, everything's offline because the power's off, that's right. Can't really do much yet. Okay, that's right. Kind of remember this now. I don't know why I bother killing this stuff. It's not like you really get anything for your troubles. I think they're really just here to kind of get your scans. And yeah, this is a fun area. Oh, ice bat scans, yikes! I meant to do that, like, it was on my mind. Because last night I kept, like, diving into rooms and I kept not getting those scans because they're just so quick to, like, dive bomb you. See, I need to, like, inch my way into these rooms, turn on my visor, and get those bats. I think I have one more opportunity to do that. So that gondola down there, we're going to be taking that on the way back, so just make mental note of that. We don't have to go back through this rigmarole in order to get back to the way out. So for now we just need to proceed via footpath here. And I honestly don't know if I've scanned like all my normal scans, like ammo pieces. All the ammo pieces at different varieties have different scans. So like the one that gives you 10 gives you a certain scan, the one that gives you 20 gives you a certain scan. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, the wind will push you right off the bridges. Ask me how I know. I'm standing here like taking it all in, and there I went. It was a great time. Make mental note of that too. We can't get our hands on that yet. There's like grapple points, I think. That, you know, we don't have the grapple yet, so we can't grapple our way over there. Oh, those things are a bit tanky. So yeah, those will turn on once you're close enough, and then it tells you you need the actual grapple. That's right, that scared me to death yesterday. I literally jumped when that happened. I was like, what are they trying to do to me? Alright, and then once you get to this point, uh-oh, you really can't go too much further. Whoops. I think maybe that's a charge shot. And that'll be your way forward. Wait for the wind. That's experience talking. Again, wait for the wind. Wait for it. I think the breaking bridge is patient. They make sure you're able to get into the room here before you know, take a dive down into the abyss. But, yeah, just scanning around, make sure I'm not missing anything. And I believe this is what we need to turn the elevator back on to get back out. So we're basically standing in that gondola now I pointed out earlier. Oh, bats, maybe? No. See, I was ready that time, no bats. But I think I have one more opportunity to get that scan. Apparently I did get some of these scans. This might actually be the ice bats. Haha, see? I was ready. Booyah, baby. And I think that's the last chance for scans on the ice bats. I mean, I'm sure they'll respawn later in the game too. Well, I shouldn't say that, because sometimes it's a one-time scan. So if you do want your 100% scans, yeah, just dip your toe into the room, look around, make sure you get your bats. Yeah, there's a bomb slot to that, which we cannot open yet. Huh, I wonder how you get up there. I didn't revisit that on the way back out last night, so I'll try to make a mental note to do that on today's stream. Kind of like that other spinner thing that I walked right past. Alright, moving right along on our logs here. And I think that's pretty much it for this room, moving forward. Alright, this is one of those points we're gonna have to, like, make mental note of. So that hatch we saw, that's not working right now. That hatch, we're gonna pop back out in here on the way back out. Because this is too tall, we cannot double jump our way up here. So basically we have to take the tube thingy in order to, you know, get back out. Oh yeah, lots of scans in here. And that absolutely takes us to an upgrade. I'm getting ready for that. And wow, guys, the boss fight in this one, it was tough, but I felt like it was easier than the one that we've already had to deal with in the Volt Forge. So it's tough, but I felt like it was more manageable. Hey Atlantis, welcome back. Good to see you again. Okay, and again with the maintenance hatches. There's a blocker. We cannot get into that yet. We'll have to come back once we get the electric weapon, or shock weapon, whatever they're going to call that. The thunder weapon. Oh, there's another one? Where'd he come from? Oh, save station. That's right. It's all coming back. And while that's working, I'm gonna take a quick break, go water those horses. I'll be right back. See if I need a refill. Not yet. Alright, moving right along, guys. See you later, alligator. Yeah, thanks so much, Atlantis. The channel has gone through these little growth spurts, and sometimes it'll, like, you know, jump like that kind of crazy out of nowhere, and then it'll just come to, like, a screeching halt. So we'll have to see when that screeching halt hits, but yeah, at some point it's going to be like a couple of months and the number just isn't going to seem like it's moving. I'll never understand how YouTube works, but I'll take the wins when I can. Alright, got going on here? Whole bunch of nothing? Oh, that's right. This is going to turn on. This is going to look very different on the way out. So we're kind of like in a winding stairwell right now, so to speak. Oh, so we did have another opportunity for bats. Ouch, 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 ouch! I had to get all the ouches in. That was pretty much in the order they happened. Ooh, I saw something glowing up there. What was that? Okay, just another ice wall back there, I guess. And I'm not doing a good job of turning around and looking behind me. A lot of times there'll be a little morph ball hole or something behind you. I shouldn't say a lot of times. There's been a time or two where I missed a lot of pickups that way in the older games. Alright, so this is it, guys. This is the generator. There's a little bit of a puzzle in here. And a lot of scans. And I did this in backwards order last night. I started with the front fan, and then it was harder to get my shot through to the second and third fan. So this time, I'm going to go in reverse order. I'm going to start with the rear fan and work my way forward. Hopefully, it'll make it easier. And check that out, way up there. Whoops, we can't actually access that yet? Oh, nuts. There's these psychic deals. And I think this one has to do with the electric magno rail. I don't know what they used to call that, but basically where the ball can like cling itself to these tracks. So yeah, that'll come later. We'll have to come back for that. And then that has to do with that same magnetic railing system. I'm assuming we'll have to like jump up to those and lock onto them on our way up. So that'll be a new type of feature. Alright, I'll finish getting my scans, and we'll go ahead and proceed here. And yeah, once the lights are turned back on, we'll definitely be going down there for an expandable. An expansion. I said expandable. This workout clothing is expandable. Not like your power armor. Ah, look at that. I almost missed it. Go ahead and open that puppy up for you. Alright, so at this point, guys, we need to go basically melt the ice down below and turn on the machine. And there's a little bit of a puzzle to that. So you've got two mechanisms that you basically need to bring together and then attach. So once I get the ice melted here, I'll show you that. Gotta get your scans. And I think I'll have to do this a couple of times in order to sling that sucker all the way around. Oh. Okay, and once you've got those two, like, one on top of the other, then you can pull the upper one down. And that should attach the device, and now you can actually use it like a proper bomb slot. Boom, baby. So Boomin, thanks for asking. I actually just talked a little bit about that. Long story short, there's a learning curve here. The button mapping, the layout, it's a bit different from the older Metroid games. I'm still not quite there yet. I'm still kind of reaching for wrong buttons, but, you know, I'm only, what, 3 days in? So I'm hoping by the end of the week, you know, here in a few more days, it should feel more second nature. I'm getting it. But there's definitely a process here in the learning curve. Alright guys, so this will turn the machine back on, but I think it's going to tell us it's broken or something is wrong with it, basically. And yeah, so basically it's already kind of showing you what you need to do here. But again, I did this backwards last night. So what I'm going to do today is recommend going into your visor mode, shooting your psychic shot, and starting from the back and work your way forward. Because these things aren't moving, so it's just 10 times easier now. You don't have to try to dodge those things or time it. You can just basically get back here to the end. Oh no, it's not open yet? Maybe you have to start in the beginning. Aw, man! That ain't cool! I thought I had this all worked out, see? Oh, they're gonna make us do it the hard way. Okay, we'll roll the hard 6, I guess. It was such a great afterthought. Okay, so that one's on, so yeah, now the back hatch opens, okay. And unfortunately, I don't think the very rear hatch now will open until I do this second one. So unfortunately, there's just an order that we're stuck doing this in. It does make it difficult, though, I'm not gonna lie. Especially that rear one, it's like you run out of time or something, so you really have to find kind of a direct path back there. So I'm going to try to stand as close as possible to this pedestal and to the right, and see if I can't get this first try. Come on, baby, come on, baby, come on, baby. Come on, baby! Yay! So that really does help, because I was standing too far back last night, and that beam just wasn't making it to that third, whatever, sensor. Alright guys, we got the lights back on, so the whole facility is going to wake up now.
Hey, you got the power back on. Rendezvous up top and we'll talk next steps.
There goes Captain Obvious telling us we got the power back on. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate the heads up there. So yeah, guys, on the way out, it's going to be a fight pretty much the whole way out, so just be ready for that. Alright, but before we go, we need to get our pickup here. There's a lot of drama just for a quick pickup, but it's fun. And yeah, that's essentially where we're heading. And it's a big pickup. Like these energy cells, that's your life force. Absolutely huge. Oh, yikes! That's right, I forgot about this. The pathway of death and destruction. At least they don't make you go back through it to get out. They give you an easy way out here, which is nice. And, what are these called? Energy tank. That's right. So that's going to be huge going into the boss fight. Actually, I feel like getting out of this place to the boss fight was worse. Like, there are so many creatures in some of these rooms. And they're tanky. They don't just one hit, like, they're pretty beefy. Okay, so go ahead and get on back out of here. And basically we just got to go back out the way we came for the most part, with the exception of those maintenance hatches I mentioned on the way in. And there's going to be some new scans too, by the way. So I'll try to do a real good job and make sure I'm pointing those out for y'all on the way out here. And it's funny because we got the lights turned back on, but a lot of these are still going to tell you they're broken. So like, there's nowhere to thaw anything, there's just nothing to do. Other than get the scan to, you know, tell you it's broken. Okay, so here's that winding stairwell to get back out. I don't know why I'm bothering killing these. Alright. Let's hit that save point again. probably, you know, good advice, good rule of thumb. Always get saves when you can. Alright, let her rip. Any moment now, we're going to start getting swamped with creatures. I don't know when that starts up, but sooner or later here we're going to be in for a little bit of a treat, especially if you enjoy combat. Okay, now this is that room I mentioned earlier. We cannot double jump our way back out. So I just wanted everybody to know that, because it gets real confusing. I definitely got turned around in here a lot last night. So the way we get back up is through this maintenance hatch down here. The way we get through that maintenance hatch is this, but this also leads us to a pickup. Ah, that's right. We get a cutscene here. So they're basically trying to cure them. That's what this whole thing was about. Kind of sad, really. Yeah, Boomin, you're not kidding. Like, I was really jumping last night. Many times. So, yeah, it was definitely a lot of fun, though. And I realized keeping a distance was helpful in combat, because when you're dealing with multiple and you're getting swamped, you definitely want a little bit of a distance buffer there. And I could have sworn there was a pickup in here. Or maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, I know we can't get in there yet. I must just be remembering it wrong, clearly. Very Metroid Prime right here. I love Morph Ball mode. Alright, so now we're back on top of that area we couldn't double jump to, so just wanted to make sure everybody knew where they were. Because again, I got really turned around in here trying to get out last night. I was like, what's going on? Where am I? Everything looks different. I don't know what's happening. And I think these are just telling us that they're broken. Oh no, wait, that had something to say. I kind of went through that pretty quick. And there's that bomb slot, guys. You're not high enough. And I don't know how to double jump higher than what I just did.
Come back to the control room. I'm waiting for you upstairs.
I think you have to jump. I think you have to jump lay bomb. And then jump lay bomb again. And then that bomb that you laid the first time, like, boosts you up, you can lay another bomb. Wow, that's gonna be tough. Wow. Okay, that was it right there. I need to slow down that second jump. There. But no, once I get up there and lay another bomb, there won't be anything left to boost me back up there. There's got to be something I'm missing in this room. They don't put things like that there for... Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong, jeepers. I way overthought that. I'm thinking old Metroid Prime games where you don't have these abilities. You gotta hold down that morph ball bomb button, and then that happens. Then you can psychically throw it up there, I think. There it is, baby. Alright. Okay, so we got door number 1, door number 2, and door number 3. I did not open these last night again. I kind of just breezed back through all of this. But, door number 4, too, while we're at it. Ooh, check that out. Absolutely worthwhile. Boom, baby! Ooh, that makes me excited. I knew this wouldn't be a complete waste of time. Look at me, I'm like ready to kill a monster. Oh, that was a little disappointing. I was ready for something scary to jump out of there. Alright, so that's pretty much it for this room. Moving on here, back to the beginning. Make sure I'm not missing any scannables here. Okay, this is that gondola. So now it's turned back on. Now we can actually go ahead and use that. Ooh, what is that? Does that look like broken glass to y'all? No. Or broken ice, I meant to say. I didn't really read that there, my bad. Very cool. I love riding this thing. Oh! Ouch, hiccups. That one's still moving up. Make it stop. Oh, there's those bats. So, okay, they do respawn in. Now we know. Just in case you missed your scans on the way in. Okay, a little hiccup with the computer there. It tried to do an update. I was like, no, bad timing, bro! I love how we have to get the scan just to tell us there's no scan to get. Okay, it's broken, I get it. Hey, you're not dead yet? What are you made of? Actually, I'm pretty sure the flame shot would kill these a lot quicker because they're ice-based. But I don't feel comfortable, like, spending a lot of my flame shots yet. I don't know why, I got 70 other things. Maybe I should start using those more. Matter of fact, they might kill these monsters quicker than... I was just using my charge beam the whole time last night, and they were kind of tough. Rather tanky. So, okay, here's that security door. This is when we really can't get back the way we came. And the security doors are triggering because all these things are getting out. We just don't know that yet. And I'm not sure what to make of this. I found this yesterday. It was kind of confusing as to what I was, supposed to do with this. But, yeah, really a whole bunch of nothing in there. Alright, so the way out is going to be that maintenance hatch. Somebody was asking me on email about graphics.
Just went into lockdown.
How they compared. This might be the most beautiful game out right now. I don't know. But very visually stunning. Like, I'm sure the channel doesn't do it justice. If it's not the most stunning, it's a contender for the most stunning. Absolutely gorgeous game. The colors, they're there. They pop. Everything's perfect. Lighting, contrast. Like, I cannot give them enough credit for making this game absolutely beautiful. Okay, here's where the party starts. So I'm going to eat a little bit of damage getting the scan, but it's important. So again, guys, with the charge beam, it didn't do a ton of damage here. I kind of got a little head start there with my psychic beam, but yeah, I'm going to try that fire shot next chance I get. Alright, we need to go back into here. More scans, yes, but... Okay, now those are definitely dead. Those do not come back to life. But I'm remembering this time. See, I'm doing a good job here. I'm remembering. I wanted to see what was down here hiding. Oh, we can't get it yet. Yes, we can. Awesome! Oh, no! We cannot get it yet. I don't have that magnetic ball or whatever they're going to call that in this game. The psychic sticky thing for the morph ball. That's super unfortunate. Okay. So we'll just have to make mental note of that, I guess, and come back for that later. No, I was so excited. Ah, my god, the buttons. So unintuitive. I'm still getting twisted with Morph Ball and Psychic Visor. Okay, so I'll show you now just how tough these things are to kill via just regular phase beam here, and then we'll see what the difference is when I break out my fire shot. Of course, you gotta actually hit the things. Wow, it takes 4. 5 even, if you're not hitting your shots. I'll probably just stick to phase beaming, if that's going to be the case. Because, yeah, I'm going to go through those fire shots, guys, and we're going to need those fire shots. You absolutely want to have your fire shots completely maxed out going into the boss fight. And I want to foot stomp that one. If it wasn't for the fire shot in that boss fight, I don't know if I would have made it. It really puts the damage to that enemy. So yeah, definitely make sure you're maxing those out before you finish getting out of this little area. And then once again, we got a security door. Oh, there we are, maintenance hatch. Ooh, look at that. I don't think the morph ball jump is going to get us up that high. No. Did I miss a way up over here somewhere? Oh, yikes! Ouch. Didn't mean to do that. Ah, it looks like maybe I did? Or was this the way I got down? Timing. That's a tough mechanic. Okay, not that way apparently. I want that pickup, but we might not be able to access that yet. There might be some other thing we have to do here in order to get in there. Oh, that's it right there. Okay, so again with the magnetic thing, we can't quite get there from here. Doggone it.
Up a lot of activity. What's happening down there?
So that's 2 expansions now we have to come back for once we get that ability unlocked. So it's 2 good hits with fully charged plasma shots there. Where's he going? Chicken. And I don't know what, if anything, there is to do in here. There's that bomb slot. Oh no, that's a maintenance hatch. That's not a bomb slot. Okay, I guess nothing. Uh-oh. Now I don't know how I came in here. I think I came in from that hatch. Oh, I barely missed that one. I don't know that there was necessarily anything in here. I'll double check for y'all. Maybe just some scans. One thing that I really appreciated about this dungeon on the way out is when all the lights are on, of course the heat turns back on. That's how they're all thawing out and coming back to life. But like all the ice is melting. Like it's a very immersive dungeon. You really almost feel like you're in the middle of the thick of it all. Oh, I hit the crates, not the bad guy. Yikes! No touchy! Good thing is they don't do a ton of damage unless there's like multiple of them just wailing on you. That's when I really noticed I was starting to eat the damage last night. That's why I say distance, a little bit of a buffer. Definitely helpful getting out of here. Okay, not much to scan here apparently. Oh wow, it's a party in here. I was not aiming at you, but that's okay, I'll take the win. This is that room of 3 ways, just to give you guys a mental picture of where we're at now. So this is where we got those 3 code keys or whatever, TK keys, total chaos keys. Okay, and we're not quite done with bad guy trouble yet. Might as well go ahead and charge up because I already know they're coming. And he was not messing around. He was ready to rock and roll. Ah! Okay, so now we should be able to get our hands on that expansion. Thanks to Yahoo, they're breaking the door down for us. The indestructible door. Don't forget, it was indestructible. Boom, baby. Gotta love those expansions. Alright, so from here... That's right, we gotta kind of go back through the way we came in. There's another save point here, so I'm gonna take advantage of that, absolutely. But first, we have friends and family discount. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You ain't dead yet? Alright, sweet deal. Guys, I'm going to take a quick 2-minute break here because moving forward there's a lot more combat. We're going to be pushing into that boss fight. I want to get a nice, good refill on my coffee because nothing says calming your nerves like a full cup of coffee. So that's going to be interesting. So yeah, I'll just take a 2-minute break here, heat up my coffee. I will be right back. Alright guys, thanks for your patience. Let's get down and get this done. I am ready for it. Peace out, Home Scout. So, let's see here. Trying to remember the way forward. I don't remember being able to get back down this way, but I'm going to check. There's a scan we've already... Yep, that's right, that's blocked off. We're looking for another maintenance hatch. Look at that, I already had my cannon charging because I knew! Wow, this place looks really different. Like, it's the exact same dungeon, just the walls are different colors, and somehow that makes it look like a completely different dungeon. Enough to get you lost.
I got red dots on my radar.
I knew that was going to happen. I'm starting to know, like, when they're going to start their dodging. It's like they have a certain stance. So I should just hold my shot when I start noticing that. Okay, now I did revisit all these rooms again last night. Oh, check this out. This is a way we couldn't go on the way in. And there's a map room in here, plus another expansion, so that was really nice to be able to have. Good old physical force. Brute force. I wonder if that's Samus's power armor doing the heavy lifting, or she's just like super strong. It's probably the power armor. There it is. Gotta love it. We've already gotten a grip of expansions in this dungeon. Mm-hmm. Coffee, the nectar of the gods. Yum, 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 yum. Alright, so let's get back out into here. I kind of feel like... it's just going to be a waste of time revisiting all these rooms, because again, I did this pretty thoroughly last night just to make sure I wasn't missing anything new or any kind of new loot that might have dropped or spawned. I don't remember finding a thing. Whoa! He died in transit! That was kind of cool. So yeah, we've already been here. We got our scans already. It looks like everything's clear. I just feel like I have to be thorough here. I would hate to miss something, you know, obvious. This is where we got one of our TK codes. A password is required. I have no password. I'm still not used to having to push the door to open it. I'm used to just, you know, shooting the thing. Yippers. This was that door that was frozen shut. I think this is where we got our pull grapple or whatever that thing is called. So these data points these machines are talking about, I guess they have scout drones or something out counting like where all these infested people are, or diseased people, monster people, whatever you're gonna call them. So just a little bit more lore here really in this room. See, I'm kind of glad I went back through. now we can ski-daddle. Pretty sure there's a monster problem here? Maybe not.
They're coming for
Oh,
me.
yeah, he's
Going
crying for help.
off. Meet you upstairs.
Once you finally reach him, it is quite a fight. I remember they just kept coming. Thought maybe there was a pickup in here? No. This must all be just aesthetic. Bro. I got a twofer with those. Nice little bottleneck. Oop. Okay, that made me jump again. Made me jump last night already. I'm doing a really good job of running into those projectiles. Amphibian. Projectile. Okay, I don't believe there's any way to go this... Whoop. Kinda forgot about him. I think this is just where we dropped down from initially when we came in here, yeah. So the way forward is the maintenance hatch once again. And guys, this is it. We're gonna pop back in with old boy, and it's gonna get real hairy real quick. Oh, what do we got here? Another magnetic rail that I can't... Oh no, that's right. There is something here we can't do yet, and that's this thing. We need boost ball for that. And I don't know what those are, so there might be something more to that. Like maybe the magnetic ball, but this is definitely an area we'll have to revisit later on. So for now, to get out, we actually have to plant just regular old morph bomb balls. And then these machines turn themselves on. First we gotta go right. Whoops. Then we gotta go right again. So it helps to be cranking on that joystick already. Then we gotta go left. And we are out of here.
Samus, you
Yep.
made it. Let's take care of
Game on. And these things come up different ways. So that they don't just all come in from the same way. So they would get behind me. And that was making this fight a bit difficult. And he does take damage, by the way. I had to heal him when I was in here. So I don't know if he can actually die and that would end your mission. But I did make it a priority to get over there and heal him. So we have to pretty much play bodyguard right now. Dude, good shot. There you are. Trying to sneak in from behind. I like the horror music they're playing in the background. I think he got tagged there, but I don't know by what. Maybe a projectile. Uh-oh. Yep, they're coming in from behind now. Ouch. Man, they don't stop coming. I remember this was pretty hairy last night. This might actually be tougher than the boss fight, so that should help you relax a little bit. Uh-oh, there he goes! Trooper down, trooper down!
Got one. I think we're clear. Solid work, Samus. Power's back online. Feels like the heat is too. Might be what's drawing those strange creatures. You'll be able to use that elevator now. It'll give you access to the deepest level. I'll hang back. Try to open the gate from up here. The rest is up to you.
If it sounded suspiciously close to me opening up a wrapper to emergency chocolate, that's because I was opening up a wrapper to emergency chocolate. So that's about to happen. Because I like the cookie. Alright, this room should look real familiar. That's the hatch that did open a time ago, and the floor that we dropped down into to get into the whole thing to begin with. So this is the hatch we actually just poured out of. So hopefully that'll help you all kind of keep it straight here, because it is real confusing. When I say I really got turned around in here last night, like, wow. Alright, what do we got here? Informational, I guess. I don't think there's anything to do's and here's. Maybe a couple of scans. Currently online. That's right, there's his gun. So I think this is where he's gonna come to, like, heal. And I'm assuming he's gonna stay here for a while. I don't really know. I didn't hear much from him after I left the dungeon. So the way out is apparently gonna be yanking the thing off the door here. Oh, no, wait, that's electric. I can't go that way. I think that's the way out. Maybe I had to push something on that terminal. Nothing to push. I don't remember getting stuck in here last night. Maybe we have to talk.
Take the elevator down to the lower levels.
Oh! It's just the elevator. Okay, for whatever the reason, I remembered going back out that door. Tee hee hee. Please excuse our mess while we renovate. In my brain. Nice long elevator ride. Okay. A little bit dramatic. Alright guys, here it comes, boss fight. Again, I feel like the hard part's already done. I really took my time with this fight last night, and I felt it was a lot more relaxed than that thing we had to deal with at the Volt Forge. So hopefully you'll have the same experience, but I'll show you a couple of tricks to that. One, guys, make sure you got your fire shot ready to rock and roll. And we're not just going to fire it, we're going to fully charge it. So hopefully you've got that super shot already unlocked. And yes, I'm wasting ammo, but there's a save station right here, so it'll be no problemo. There is that we can't access yet. Again, we don't have the right weapon for that. And I think I'm pretty much done scanning. Oh, stand by. Ouch. Yeah, go ahead and drop that hard save, guys, because this is it. Let's get ready to rumble. But we got a lot of good goodies coming. Wow, that's a tongue twister. A lot of good goodies coming. We're gonna get like the boost ball, and I can't remember what else drops in this arena, but definitely things that we've been waiting on. Oh yeah, another pickup. Gotta get our hands on that. Loving it. And that's gonna be big moving forward. Oh yeah, those shots were absolutely crucial. The fire shot. And you'll see why here in just a moment. Gotta get them scans. No!
I tried to open that.
I just cut them off. Underground dome lock. Okay.
But it won't respond. See anything?
It says no hazardous life forms detected. Okay. But then this one... One of these said something about, like, this is where they put creatures that are too big for, like, their britches. Maybe that's in the next room. There it is. Too difficult to control in a laboratory setting. Gotta love the sense of humor. Alright, so go ahead and get your doohickey out and do your duty here. Here it comes, guys.
That did the trick. Opening now.
I don't know what the game calls this thing, but it's a tough fight.
Happy hunting.
Basically, yeah, happy hunting. I knew he said that last night because I was looking away from the TV. I was like, wait, what did he say? Happy hunting. So there's two things that have been said now in NPC dialogue in this game. They said booyah, and they've said happy hunting. So I don't know, maybe Nintendo is listening. And hey, if you are, I'm happy to have you. Awesome game, by the way. Definitely loving it. My toes are chafed from all the toe wiggling. Alright. Here it comes. As soon as you jump down that in there, it's game on. Again, guys, preparatory notes. Full ammo, full health. All the normal stuff. Get that save file, that save point down, just in case you missed that part of the video here. And good thing is if you die, it kind of just spits you right back into the game from this checkpoint. So basically it's a big patience game. We're just going to kind of wait him out until he does one very specific attack, and then we're just going to drill him in the back. And as long as you got that fire weapon cranking, you're really just going to put the damage to him. Most of his attacks have been pretty avoidable. Again, it's just a big patience game. So make sure you're good while locking on and double dashing. I call it the double dash. It's basically hitting the jump button twice, kind of double tapping that, so that you sideways dash. And right here, we're already starting to need the fire weapon, so go ahead and break that down. It's going to take a lot of shots. That's okay, just keep plugging away at it. And then that'll happen, you get some pickups, you get some life, you get some missiles. Now, I do keep firing at him because I think this agitates him to the point he charges us. I felt like this sped it up a little bit last night. I don't know if that's necessarily true, but yeah, you just gotta jump over these, basically. But yeah, I did feel like that sped up that specific attack that I'm waiting on. So you're not damaging him doing this. It's just basically to get him nice and angry. So you really got to be on point with that double dash for the dodge. Or maybe it's just called the dodge or evade, I don't really know. Come on, I need you angry. Ah! Not that angry. No touchy. Okay, there. See how he just kind of like got mad and flinched? So I think that's what does it. And here he comes, guys. You got to be really ready to go with that dash. And now, get the full charge shot. Start cranking that flame damage. Look at that damage, guys. So you have to do that 4 times altogether. So we got him once. And here we go again with, you know, break... Wait a minute, no, that's a different deal. Hold that thought. Ouch. You got me with that one. But yeah, as I was saying earlier, most of its attacks are relatively dodgeable. Double dash. Ah! You almost got me! So close! Ah! Oh, he got me! Ouch! That hurt a little, but I'm alright. So there it is. Just keep plugging away until it gets him agitated. Because we need that attack. And you can actually shoot these, by the way, as long as you're, you know, actually aiming at them. Okay, I think I just got him. Nope, maybe not. He might have just been spitting nice at me. Ah! So when you notice your cursor going off track like that, it's because you're using your motion controls. Yeah, I think I got him. So yeah, if that happens, just like release, lock on, and then lock on again. Okay, get that flame damage going. Oh, wait a minute. That wasn't the right attack. Hold that thought. There it is. Nice full charged attack on that flame shot. And that really puts the damage to him. Okay, he's half dead. The cup is half full. And I've really barely taken any damage in here, but if you have been taking a ton of damage, that's okay. When he makes that little ice wall underneath him, it drops a lot of health drops. Whoa! Forgot about that. Yike! Ah! Yeah, you really got to be ready to double jump when that thing comes spinning around. Okay, I don't know if that was it or he's just spitting ice at me. Those things are like heat seekers too, by the way. They can kind of come back around and get you. Alright, there we go. So now if you're needing health, this is where it comes. So get ready to use a charge shot so that you can collect them all real quick. Just like so. And I guess these are just for pickups. I don't really know what the point of those is otherwise. Yikes! No touchy! Man, you got a double dash all over the place! He had me locked on and ready to go with that one. Oh my goodness. I'm either not getting the shots in there or this is just a long sequence. Or maybe I did get him. Oh yeah. Let him have it. There it is. One more, and then we are out of here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Almost got myself cornered there. Keratos. And notice I'm like always moving side to side when I am moving around. Side to side, it made me feel like I was avoiding most of his attacks that way. With exception of this one, of course, that's jumping. Uh-oh, I did not double dash, jeepers. But hey, at least I'm not accidentally opening Morph Ball anymore. That was really driving me bat crap on that first boss fight. Alright, this might be it, as long as I hit my shots here. We are out of here. Yeah, that really puts the damage to him. That's definitely the way to go. So guys, I know it's a hairy fight, but I definitely hope those tips help you all out. If you wouldn't mind taking a quick moment to like the video, I always appreciate those things. Leave a comment, let me know your thoughts. I'd love to hear what you're thinking. So I'll just go ahead and let the cutscenes play out here. And I'm going to get us actually out of the facility and back to Old Boy so that he can give us the ice cannon. So there's a little bit left to do in the stream here. I want to show you guys what the new key shows. Not only that, the green energy, guys. When I was playing ahead last night, I dumped more green energy into that receptacle and it actually gave me an upgrade. So hopefully with any luck, I'll be able to show you that. Hopefully I have enough green crystals to do that. There it is, guys. Boost ball, baby. Definitely ready for the superpower. Nice. I am really loving this game. Really loving the game. So yeah, it's Metroid Prime, guys. It's definitely Metroid Prime. It's just the next game. I like how they're bringing more and more of the Federation storyline into it, because it started out very minimal in the very first Metroid Prime. Then Metroid Prime Echoes, there was quite a lot of involvement. You were finding, you know, corpses everywhere. They all had a lot of storyline. Then Metroid Prime 3 Corruption, they put faces and voices to some of them. You were interacting with them, and they just basically, you know, continued that theme into 4 here. So again, just really loving it. Now, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Spinner ball, that's right. They're trying to teach you the... And counterclockwise is normally the direction you go for any type of device like this. Now, what in the world is this? Oh, that's the key, that's right. We need the keys. So we also got Psychic. Something, I thought. Man, it's hard to keep track. multiple save files. I'm like starting to get confused what's where now. Why do I not see an obvious way out of here? Wow, I'm having a total blank. Funny, I don't remember getting stuck in here last night. See, here we go again. No hiccups in my practice run, and here I am doing a live stream, and now I'm stuck. I'm having a total brain fart right now. And it kind of hurts a little. Like I can feel it. Oh, that's right. Jeez. So, yeah, this came right to mind last night. I didn't even hesitate. I was like, oh, I know exactly what I have to do. Why did I hesitate on that now and hiccup? I have no idea. But this is your classic half pipe. Very Metroid Prime right here. That's from the very first game. Alright, nothing else to scan apparently on the way out. And of course I'm going to drop another hard save here before I ski-daddle.
I'll meet you up top.
And we already got our pickup just in case you missed it on the way in. Oh, there's a spinner. That's right. That's how we access the elevator. But first I want to get that hard save. And you really got to keep cranking on this thing.
Samus. Looks like you got what you came for. A message came through the station radio while you were gone. Somebody named Specialist Mackenzie. He sent over the coordinates for base camp, so I'll be on my way soon. Now, I've been on a lot of missions. This has always protected me. May Solon light your path. You go on ahead. There's a healing pod up here, and I'll be as good as new in no time.
Alright, sweet freaking deal. Now I remember going out this door, so I had the rooms mixed up. Or maybe this is that room, but the shutter's just now open. Heck, I don't even know anymore. But anyway, we're all back here in the beginning. And nothing else really left to do, I don't believe. Hold that thought. I'm going to double check that nothing else opened while we're here. Okay, so that's his little healing pod. Kind of an unnerving thought, really. But yeah, we'll just go ahead and get on out of here. And we need to go back to our favorite sidekick in the history of ever. And he's going to take the ice chip we're about to go get. That's right, that's another part of the dungeon here is the ice chip. Kind of getting ahead of myself. And this is just going to really speed us up. Getting back. And again with counterclockwise motion. I love it. Ugh. I wonder if she gets a headache every time she like hits one of those things. And we do have another hidden goodie here somewhere. But first, we got to get our hands on that ice chip. Absolutely critical. And guys, I played ahead a little last night. I took that ice chip and I put it in the arm cannon, and I went around and did some looting, and I got a lot of stuff. So here later today, I'll probably get back on stream and take you guys back around the Soul Desert. There is a ton. I mean, you thought the first time I went around Soul Valley we got a lot. That ain't got nothing on what we're about to go get. So yeah, I'm running around in circles right now just thinking about it, like literally. Like there is that much stuff to go get, my head is spinning right now. But it's a lot of fun. Not only that, I missed a pickup in the forest, which I wasn't super happy about, so we'll dip in real quick and we'll get that back. Alright, so for now we just need to use the spinner device here and get this arm thing cranking. Once again with the scan. And I think that's just telling us it's already been used. There it is. Funny, we've had like a million of these pods that we have walked past in this entire dungeon. A million of these. But this is the only one that had the crystal. Or the chip. I called it a crystal. Okay, so there it is. There's another clue. We have to go back and talk to our favorite sidekick ever. And have him deal with that for us. But first, hard save. And then I don't know any other quicker way back other than just going back through the dungeon here, getting back on that big long train, or whatever this is. Gondola compartment. Giant moving thing. And this is right out of Metroid Prime 3 Corruption when you're on Elysia. It's not exactly the same cage, but same idea. So much fun. I gotta tell you guys, I really want to play Metroid Prime 3 again. I feel like I should have played that game before getting into this one, to be honest, like, because that was the prequel game. Okay, I want to look at this. That's right, we still can't go that way. We don't have the grappling thing. And we still can't do that because we don't have whatever we need to do that. If anything at all. Okay, there's our psychic stairs. I could not figure out how to get over there last night, so I don't know. If somebody out there is watching and they know the answer to this, I would love to read about that in comments. I tried, you know, just trying to like fancy foot hot step it over there. That didn't work. There's nothing psychic to jump up on. Long jump does not work. I already tried that. Or space boots. So yeah, there's a golem part up there. That thingamahoozy. And we need boost ball for it, so, you know. I don't know. Again, that obviously comes later, but I'd still like to know. And from here, guys, I am going to hold off on getting this for now, because again, I want to come back out into the Soul Desert and get all this fun stuff. And these green crystals, I don't know if I have enough. I hope I do, because I really want to show you that that upgrade that I got. So anyway, I'll show you a real quick map shot for this thing. And that you can actually access right now. You basically just have to look at it and lock on, and then you can do that whole thing and yank it. And that's a missile upgrade. Whoops, wrong buttons.
You found more LaForte technology in Icebelt. I might be able to help you. Can you bring it back to base camp?
So yeah. So yeah, definitely take the time to get your missile expansions. But again, I'm going to be coming back on later. We're going to be doing that amongst many other things. I actually found more in the desert that I did not find when I took you all around the first time. I guess you really do have to open up like every little hexagon on the map to really see it all, because I missed a couple of big hit points there, and that would have been helpful had I known. So one of the things is we're going to get an upgrade for the speeder bike here. And more boosts, and that was real nice to have. So I'm trying to just get a few last minute crystals to make sure I can show you guys that upgrade I keep talking about. Hopefully I can actually do that. Ouch! No touching! Oh, I'm going the wrong way! I can't drive under pressure, man. I'm going to completely ignore the bees. The bees have nothing for me. See what I did there? I actually squeezed in a quick cup of coffee. I did good. Wow, it's like quite a journey getting back. Whoops. Buttons! I know I've said it before, I don't know who was in charge of putting the button layout the way it is, and I'm sure there's a good reason for it, like maybe when we get all our weapons and stuff unlocked, you know, maybe it'll make more sense. But wow, right now it's just very difficult. At least for me, you know, it might just be a me problem. Not trying to complain. Not a complaint. Maybe hopeful thinking that there will be more options to be able to remap buttons. Like, one of the things I noticed when I was trying to remap my buttons was a lot of the prompts use 2 buttons. So, like, to fire, it's trigger and A. And I couldn't just, like, change the A button to what I wanted. It was, like, either both buttons or no buttons. So I kind of feel like there's a waste of a button there. I don't know, I just hope they give us more button control at some point, I guess is what I'm asking for. I don't think, ouch, there was anything in here. No, but when we do upgrade our ice weapon, we can activate that next thing, but to what avail, I don't know what that would do. But we can get in there. So maybe I'll do that when I get the ice weapon squared away. I think I did that last night, as a matter of fact. I just can't remember now what was behind door number 1. Ah, birdies.
Back, Samus. Come on, show me what you found in Icebelt.
And looks like I missed a scan there.
Let's take a look.
Alright, hook me up.
Dude. Hello, friend. Okay, analysis first. this is fascinating. It looks like this program inverts the energy emitted from the device. That means if I reprogram this and set it into your arm cannon, you should be able to use a new shot type.
Alright, Mr. Level 4 Technician or whatever. Apparently, he's not just pushing random buttons anymore. He knows exactly what he's doing, which is awesome. It's awesome for us.
Now you can use Ice Shot. It temporarily freezes the target when hit. You can freeze living organisms to stop their movement.
Okay, so
You should be able
speaking...
to use it on high temperature objects like magma to freeze it for a short period of time by lowering its surface temperature. If you find anything else, bring it into me. I'm sure I could turn it into something useful.
So again, not a complaint, but this is where it feels real clumsy with the button layout. So normally in the past, once you had your ice cannon open, that was it. That's what you shot. But no, we still shoot our regular beam, so that's already confusing. To shoot our shot, we have to now press the bumper, which, okay, fine, I can get used to that. The problem, though, is we used to be able to shoot an ice shot with the regular fire button, and then immediately shoot a rocket to follow that, and you would blow up the frozen enemy, and it was awesome. You can't do that anymore, so now if you want to blow up a frozen enemy, you got to hit the bumper, and then you have to move to the missile launcher and then shoot a missile. And again, I just found it very clumsy, very non-user friendly. Again, Nintendo, if you're watching, I just hope, you know, there's a, I don't know, maybe you can call it like the classic Metroid Prime option for button. Yeah, I don't know, I may have already lost you guys. I hate to end the stream this way, but that thing is just stuck. Which means my internet really crashed. So everything I just said is probably gone forever. Okay. Anyway, guys, if this is somehow making it through, I just wanted to say thank you all so much for watching. Definitely appreciate your time today. I hope you're enjoying watching it as much as I'm enjoying playing it. It's absolutely so much fun. I'm so glad I bought the game. Like, I'm so glad I didn't listen to any negative reviews. But anyway, now that I've got my hands on the thing and I'm actually playing it, couldn't have asked for any more. Loving the game. So guys, thank you all so much once again. Please take a moment to like, share, subscribe, comment. Absolutely let me know your thoughts and comments. I'd love to read what you're thinking. And guys, as always, until the next time, best of luck and happy hunting. Peace out, y'all.